Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox, that on for hours, I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M, now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the lake house, the bay, watch the women, I curse. Go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps since I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. Like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like clear that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground is Mason. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A run. And here's Mason. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. He'll run. This is Mason.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the...
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Third down, 3 to go. No motion over Flowers. He'll get this out wide. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Walker. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, no effect. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that 1st down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short. and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And that's going to be shut down quickly. He'll get this one only up to about the 2. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Goff to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So after 1, 2-0 is indeed the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. Now Walker. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Once again, it's Walker. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll try to run. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Big Leonard Williams that time forces his way in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 4th down, Goff. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That pass caught right side. Valdez-Scantling. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense, and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. He is in. Touchdown, Seahawks. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Oh, yeah. And he is going to score a pick. For the touchdown. Now the point after try for Myers. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Watkins motioning over. Back to throw. Howell. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's gonna be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Myers' kick is good. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A shotgun run now with Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Throwing is Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Howell. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Well, last... would have brought the ball to the 25 instead. This year, the offense gets it at the 30-yard line. Now it's Howell. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll throw with Howell. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. To throw is Howell. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw again. This is caught at the 2. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, Vikings. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. Here's second and 9. He'll drop to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Big opening up the middle. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 41-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's Walker. Big hole to the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Here's a handoff to Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here comes the blitz as he looked. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are back within 6. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Half yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll run with Walker. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll look to throw. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Howell. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. And he will score. Game on. Sam Howell. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Now Walker. Oh! And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball?
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Vikings have got it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Mason. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Gain of 7 inside the 20.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Running is Jones. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll run with Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get them a new set of downs. Here is 1st and goal. They'll put Addison in motion. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will up the lead to 5.
Seahawks 30. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. First and 10. Back to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
like I'm never enough. I say I don't give up, so I keep down. No, slowly coming undone, yeah. I run in circles. Get back, get away. But watch me try hard anyway. It's so fake, self-hate's killing me. I know that I'm not that, and I'm sick of pretending. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Yeah. I dig a hole in the earth and bury myself down low. Never speaking again. I hide beneath the surface. Get back, get away. And I can't see straight. Late nights. I'm not that. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles. Yeah. Feels like I'm running in circles. So sick of pretending, no, that I'm someone or something I'm not. So I'm back where I started, falling apart. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running low. It feels like I'm running in circles. Yeah. Feels like I'm running in circles. Yeah. It feels like I'm running in circles.
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Linux, that on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Deanna, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers, the bay, watch the women. I got go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. They cut that confetti, I'm running through it. They play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, a sun and moon. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
I won't doubt it, he won't mislead all his followers. Praying on the process, mind and spirit. Feel like I'm floating in my prime time.